Do you know no one gets an award for winning arguments in marriage? If you really want to win arguments, the best place you're supposed to go to is the part of love. Because when you win arguments in the they will pay you well. But in marriage, you don't win arguments. Especially in you get married to set of men that had baby boys. I think that the men that bully their lives at any slightest opportunity, because the real men I know don't beat them. The real men I know control their emotions when they are angry. And even when the situation gets to the extreme, they excuse themselves at that particular time to cool up. They come back to the situation and maintain it. Those are the men they call real and actual. So they will be talking about how to manage conflicts and arguments in marriage. Hi everyone, welcome back. I don't just know why today's topic make me feel very excited. I don't know, I'm just feeling I'm feeling excited today on this particular topic. And I want this topic to be an interactive one. I want you to share your experience with me in the comment section. I want you to tell me how you've been managing conflicts in your marriage and relationship. You can relate to somebody out there may want to learn from you. I am not an hierarchy of knowledge. I know some people too know things I don't know. So I wouldn't mind you share your experience in the comment section. I'll so much appreciate it, if not for my sake, for the sake of others that will want to learn from you, especially those of them that are not yet married and you're preparing to go into marriage. You see, argument in marriage is a normal thing. That is because both partners are not trained by the same parents, number one. Most of them are from different ethnic groups, number two. Number three, the way we see things most times are different, even outside marriage. Somebody may look at a letter and see it as king, while the other person will look at it and see dominating. The way we view things most times are always different, and that is why sometimes there is always argument in marriage. Now, the good part of it is the ability on how to control it. Now, there are some techniques you can use to control argument when it's bumping between you and your partner. And some of these techniques, I've been using it for a while and it has been helping me. The first method you can apply when an argument comes up between you and your partner is to apply the method I called when your partner is blowing fault, you blowing fault. Now, this method is just a summary of water and fire. You see, when fire is blowing and the fire is able to emit pure water, it pops up. Now, this is just the summary of what I'm trying to say. If eventually there's an argument and your partner is blowing fault, your partner is very hot, and it's not as if the roof was to come down. The best thing you're supposed to do is to calm down and don't blow hot too, because eventually the hot partners are blowing hot, the house will be on fire. Now, there was one day I was discussing with a woman. She was sharing her experience on how she managed an argument between her and her husband. She said her husband really offended. Now she's looking for how to communicate with the man. And when they came back from their daily activities, she called the husband and said to him that, honey, this was all you did to me and I don't like it. So as surprised, instead of the man to apologize, the man switched the issue and started with her. In fact, and sometimes men, when they don't want to apologize and they just still do it, is to make you look like the predator. Why they look like a victim? That was what the man did. The man switched this and started talking to her and started blowing hot. She was like, What have I said offended me? I should be apologizing. But thank God for wisdom. The man was talking and she kept quiet and she was saying, okay, sir. No problem, sir. Okay. When the girl finished, the man left her in the sitting room and went to their room. She said she followed the man. So the room and said, honey, this was not what I meant. So it was I was trying to say. He said the man continued the day and it was night already. The children were sleeping. She said she just checked them out the day and wait to her children's room. So wait down and sleep. Why? Right, it was midnight. The man woke up and he don't find and right beside him. He started looking for the wife. Then he went to the children's room and saw the wife there. And when he saw the wife, was like, Mother, why are you sleeping here? He said, don't like so. I can see that you're very hot. And the man said, okay, let's go to our room and discuss it. And she stood up and followed out of life. In fact, that was how they discussed about the issue. The husband ended up apologizing, and in fact, they ended with something. You understand that? So now, it's assuming the woman was worried. Why the husband was worried, but the issue wouldn't have been resolved. And why the woman that was offended. So God gave her that wisdom to sort that issue out. Now that would take me to the second point. When there's argument between you and husband, and maybe probably you just look for a space to just maybe let the issue come down. Let's break the communication. Now I'm gonna be making a reference to the first story I told you. Let's assume when the man was looking for the wife, and he discovered that the wife was in the children's room. And when they had talked to the wife, and the wife did not respond, do you know that that issue wouldn't have calmed down? Now, the woman did not break the communication. When the husband asked, Mother, why are you sleeping here? She replied that said, it's because you're hot, and I don't want straw. Now, she did not break the communication, and that was why they were in one spot. Now, when you are going through arguments and maybe there's conflicts, don't break communication. When you break communication, you see, when you keep the devil a little space like this, it will enlarge it and enlarge it. When you break communication and up until that time, so many things we keep happening, we keep repeating, and before you know, things will go awry. So please, whenever there's argument, and maybe you're still looking for how to solve the issue, try not to break communication with your partner. The third point I'm going to be sharing with you today is a method that's been working for me, and I've been using it from time to time to solve argument in my marriage. Now, when you're arguing with your partner, or maybe when a situation comes up that will eventually cause argument, the best thing is for you to leave for a way to change the conversation into truth at a particular time. Then you can revisit it later. Now, there was a time I wanted to run a course, and I told my husband that please, I want to pay for this course. And he asked me how much is the course, how much are they paying for the course. And I told him this so amount. Immediately I said it. He that man said, hey, are you okay? I was like, that statement they told got into my neck here. I came out from this side. I was very offended in that statement. And I was like, you mean I am mad? He said it again. Are you okay? What I just had to calm down. I spoke to myself, get calm down. Sort of, are you okay is a question, but I felt offended. So I now said, okay, do you know what mad people do? He said, mad people fight anyone they see I'm right there. And you are the one that's closest to me. I will bite you. And you know where I will bite you? I will bite you on your breast. He said, oh, if you bite me on my breast, I bite your breast too. As he said it, that was how we laughed about this. You know, I was pained. Later, when we got into the room and we were about to sleep, I still had to revisit the issue. I told them, I said, that statement should mention I would like it. And he apologized. That was how we were able to solve that issue. I really worked with my hand at that time. To some extent, I may say things that I'm not supposed to say. And that was why I was in a depression, that situation. Before I move to the next point, before I move to the next point, there's this book I read on recent. And this book is very, very engaging, very, very informative. In fact, when you read this book, you will get a lot from it. And this book is for the set of people that have been heartbroken. Maybe you're going to need help, and you feel there's no point picking up the pieces of your life, and you just shut the door of your heart against the love. This book will help you. In this one, you will see how to pick the pieces of your life after breakup, how to meet the best partner, and how to avoid another heartbreak in future. This book is very, very educative and very, very consultative. When you read it, before you know, you will come out strong from any other. In fact, when your ex see you, your ex will even admire you more than when you were in a relationship with both her. If you're interested in this book, just check the description below or you check the comment section probably. When you open this is the first page you will see. As you can see, this is the time these are the things you would gain when you read these polygons. Go through the first page before you make up your mind on what to do. Last point is very, very important. You see that word sorry, not being no, yeah, correct. I think for even language, they call it, they go, my thinking. I don't know if I'm correct. What I think is audible, and it is not. Please correct me in the conversation. I will appreciate it. You said that was sorry. Can quench a war in the nation. When you see old people that are saying, waiting 45 years in marriage, 15 years in marriage, 20 years in marriage, they must have said sorry, 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 in like 1 million times. You see, when there is argument and you say sorry, you will see that everything will just calm down. Sorry will not remove anything from. Sorry will not turn it. Don't be too proud to say sorry. Even if the other person is at fault. At that time when there is hot argument, just say sorry and allow the issue to calm down at that particular level. Then later, we can establish the visit this matter again. But when you say sorry, when you say that word sorry, at that particular time, tears will die down. And you will be able to breathe fresh air. So please try to inculcate that word sorry into your marriage and your relationship. This will help you. Don't say because I am the man I cannot say sorry. Only say I'm the woman and I am right. I will not say sorry. See, you will discover that that word is a magic word and it will hurt you. If you in the information I have dished out today, please follow me, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to share your experience in the comment section. I'll be so glad to hear from you guys. By the grace of God, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.